Bill, this is a close game until you guys turn it up defensively. It looked like to me. How did you feel? What turned the game?
I don't know
up?
if we turned it up. I'll be honest. I thought we just were pretty sound defensively.
Okay.
We didn't. I'll be real tired. To me, it looked like it was two tired teams playing majority of the game, and I know we are, and I'm sure that OU is as well. But I thought that from an efficiency standpoint, I thought defensively and offensively we were much better the first half, and they were better. Second half, and they were better the first half. The key is when we got to 11-5 at halftime. To me, that was the biggest stretch of the game.
What was important in doing those last few possessions so well?
Last few?
In the first half.
I don't know. It was an 11-point game with about 2:14 left, so I don't know what happened. Maybe luck, great coaching. I don't know what it was. But we got stops, and we were fortunate when we did, and then we made a couple of shots, and of course we shot it miserably the first half. But Lig kind of came off the second half.
Bill, Kevin hit a three that was pretty critical in the second half. How did you feel about his overall performance?
I thought he was definitely out of sorts, out of rhythm, but he played within himself, and we don't win the game unless he plays. The kid gets what he gets, still get 10 points or whatever it was, and 8 rebounds, and made, arguably as big a shot as we had in the game. So yeah, we don't win the game unless he plays. So that we were fortunate with that.
What can the confidence of finally picking up another road win do for you guys, especially with more tough road dates coming up going forward?
Yeah, we got 2 more. Biggest thing is we got to focus on getting rested and then holding serve at home. And then I got a feeling when we go on a road the last 2 games that we'll be a turned-up team. So especially with who we're playing. So yeah, but it was good that we got one today. They've been really hard to come by for us in league play.
Bill, what did you change defensively, if anything, at halftime? Limit the 3 ball and all that.
We changed ball screen coverage some. We hadn't practiced it. We just kind of drew it up at halftime, and they actually did a good job. Yeah, but that's all we did. That's all we did, just change ball screen coverage.
In those situations, how much does it help that you have guys like Kevin and DeJuan who have been around you and
Hunter and Juan, and Johnny's really bright too. So we made a pretty significant change that was really not that subtle. It's pretty significant, and the guys didn't screw it up. Most times it'd be hard to remember, all 5 guys all the time. But for the most part, they did a good job. But we didn't sub much the second half, which made it easier.
DeJuan took some threes. Did you tell him to take those? They were going out of the screen.
You know what? He was 1 for 4, and I think he made his last one. I think he was 0 for 3. But that's what he does. So many people, including coaches, fan base, friends, whatever, tell Juan what he needs to be doing. Juan needs to not listen to anybody and just trust his instincts. Because he's always won everywhere he's been, and it's best for us when he does look to score. But he's got a better feel for how to play than I have for him on how to play. So I trust the decisions he makes. But I do like it when he shoots it. He's a good shooter. He just doesn't take many.
how big?
2 road wins in this conference that come here in Oklahoma. You like being back in the state?
I did today. Yeah. As a matter of fact, Oklahoma's the only place that's treated us worth of crap because we won in Stillwater, we won here. So, but no, we haven't played as well. But and there's no excuses for playing away from home or whatever. But this league is a monster. You go home Saturday at nights and then turn around and play on the road Monday with 30-minute prep. Those are hard games for anybody, especially when you're only playing 5 guys. So we needed to get this one today.
How big does this week feel to have it off compared to having a Big 12 SEC Challenge game?
Yeah, because that would probably be about the same time, wouldn't it? I think that was always in January, but yeah, we need time off. I don't know. Is OU off this week too?
Yep.
So and they need time off too. They're so beat up, right now. So hopefully McCullum's not bad, but they need time off too, just like we do.
Bill, did you see the projection of you guys being at the West Region 2 seed? I think the last one.
No. Is that what came out?
Yeah.
Today? Yeah. those will change a lot between now and 4 weeks from now. But you know, at least we put ourselves in a position to still play what we want to play for. You know, we're not out of it by any stretch, but certainly I don't think that we're quite where we had hoped we were, you know, as of 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Bill,
Do you
they
miss coming here after playing OU as a player for so many years and as a coach for so many years?
I am not proud to say, but I was winless here. I was winless playing against OU. They had a guy, number 23, left-handed. I can't remember his name. That was pretty good. And yeah, we didn't beat OU when I was at Oklahoma State. So I don't look as forward to it maybe as what you think I do, but based on past memories. But I like coming down here and seeing family and friends.
Bill, you touched on it a little bit, but they celebrated Billy's career today. What do you remember about Billy Ball? You mentioned a little bit about it.
Well, there's two people that made basketball in Oklahoma, Billy Tubbs and Wayman Tisdale. I mean, they changed how it was viewed everywhere, more so than anybody. Nolan was up there, but not as much as Billy, and, at least in my eyes. And you know, he's one of those guys that you love to hate, and then after you got to know him, you hated it because you loved him. I mean, he was different. Personality, story after story, kept it interesting. You know, I can tell. You know, I remember when I was coaching with Coach Sutton, and he would beat a team 111 to 74, and we beat the same team 71 to 59. Coach Sutton said, "It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter." And they asked Billy one time, "What'd you think of the game?" He said, "The first half I thought it was okay. I could stay awake, but the first," you know, he would just say stuff like that all the time, just to keep people. He kept it fun, but you know, it's different now. And I'm not saying it's worse, but the best days of college basketball, we had it better than anybody, and we probably didn't realize we did because we had Billy, you had Larry at Kansas, you had Jack at K-State or Lon, you had Norm at Iowa State. You had Johnny at Iowa State, and then you go back to Cipriano or whatever at Nebraska or what. I mean, those were, and Coach Sutton at Oklahoma State, that was as good as any league's ever had it. And I don't know that we really grasped it at the time because those were those guys made this league great.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
Hey,
All right,
thanks,
guys.